Some warmer temperatures coming our way. We got fog currently.
We do. The usual pattern today, warmer temperatures for the weekend. We're going to start, though, on the other side of the country with that tropical storm. Isaias is a tropical storm. It is centered right now on the northern edge of the island of Hispaniola. That's here, the Dominican Republic and Haiti. A lot of mountainous terrain there, so it hasn't organized itself very much over the last 24 hours once it became a tropical storm yesterday evening. This is going to continue advancing and strengthening. The official path from the National Hurricane Center shows it becoming a hurricane by late Friday night, and then just barely holding on to hurricane strength, which is 74 miles an hour and above, as we head through Sunday afternoon. The latest forecast path is quite a bit east of where it was 24 hours ago, which was basically aimed right at the tip of Florida. The forecast data does indicate that this is the most likely scenario, but of course that cone of uncertainty still includes the east coast of Florida. You can see the Bahamas, which were hit so hard by Hurricane Dorian a year ago, right in the path of this one. And intensity is the hardest thing to forecast. It's certainly possible, given the bathtub warm water in this part of the Atlantic, that the storm is going to strengthen even further and become a Category 2, maybe even a Category 3 storm. And then the uncertainty really widens out. Could stay farther out in the Atlantic Ocean. That's the best case scenario. Or it could make landfall. And you see a whole chunk of the eastern seaboard is included within that cone of uncertainty. So the eastern half of the country is going to be keeping an eye on that. Around here, well, we have the fog. Looking west from Salesforce Tower, there's Sutro Tower, just the top of it peeking out from the clouds. Temperature stands at 63 degrees downtown, which is as warm as the city's been all day. Upper 60s on the east side of the bay, mid to upper 70s for the North Bay and South Bay, and then upper 80s to around 90 degrees for inland parts of the East Bay. 89 degrees right now in Concord and in Livermore. The fog is going to spread out, maybe not quite as far into the inland valleys as it was this morning, but not a whole lot of difference to start the day on Friday. And like the past several days, the fog will back up. Still some low clouds overhead in the city by about 10 o'clock in the morning, with still some clouds on the east side of the bay as well. That will back up even further, probably to about where it ended up today, with that cutoff line with the low clouds right around the Golden Gate. On the coast, it's going to be tough to break through and see any sunshine yet on Friday, but a better chance of that as we head into the weekend. Temperatures tonight right about where they've been for the past several nights. Around 50 degrees for the valleys of the North Bay. Those are the coolest spots on the map. Most of us in the middle portion of the 50s to begin the last day of July. And high temperatures are going to be pretty close to normal for late July, within 3 degrees on either side. Mid to upper 60s and low 70s around the bay. The upper half of the 70s around the south end of the bay, with low to mid 80s for the Santa Clara Valley. Low 60s along the coast. A couple degrees warmer for the North Bay. The wind is going to turn just a little bit, and it's not going to be quite as strong out of the southwest, so your temperatures are going to reach a little farther into the 80s and still low 90s as you head farther to the east. Temperatures inland do heat up a bit more as we head into the weekend, and around the bay they heat up a little too. Around 70 degrees in the city, with mid 70s on the east side of the bay into early next week. And then back into our back and forth fog pattern as we head through the middle of the week, even slightly below normal temperatures by Wednesday and Thursday.